Theo walks through a snowy forest, noticing something unusual ahead. A person approaches. Rai, injured and bleeding, appears and says, "Here you are." Theo is shocked and exclaims, "You," upon seeing Rai's condition. Theo recognizes Rai and asks if she was attacked by monsters. Theo questions how a monster could cause such injuries to Rai. Theo is startled as he realizes something important. Theo notices that Rai's wounds are from a sword, suspecting an attack by a person. Theo asks what happened, but Rai insists they talk later and tells him to go west. Rai is about to collapse from her injuries. Theo catches Rai, urging her to be careful. Theo grips Rai's sword tightly, trying to use his new ability. The sword begins to glow as Theo activates his power. A system message appears, explaining the use of hatchling synchronization to read the sword's memories. Theo starts reading the memories of Rai through the sword, looking surprised. Rai's memories reveal a conversation about Theo from the Dragonclaw group. The group discusses the lack of news about Theo, hoping he will appear soon. They plan to lure Theo using traces and monsters, with hostages involved. Axion questions why he did not kill them, causing confusion and fear. Axion says they only need 2 or 3 people to be held as hostages, suggesting killing some to make a point. Rai intervenes, commanding them to stop the violence. Axion questions Rai's intentions, asking what she wants. Rai confronts Axion, stating that the situation is crossing a line. Axion dismisses Rai, suggesting she should leave to avoid complications. Rai insists that Theo's comrades should be released. Axion realizes Rai is siding with that idiot Theo. A powerful clash occurs between Axion and Rai, creating a massive impact. The clash intensifies, with energy and force radiating outward. Rai and Axion face off. At the end of the exchange, Axion managed to wound Rai. A system message indicates some thoughts can't be read due to lack of status. Theo is shocked, questioning why Axion has taken his comrades hostage. Theo demands answers from Rai, asking what happened. Rai hesitates, but reveals Axion's desperation to capture Theo. Rai explains that Axion took Theo's friends hostage to lure him out. Theo is furious, realizing Axion's and Ed's intentions and vowing not to be trampled again. Theo demands to know where Axion is waiting for him. One of the Dragonclaw members announces Theo's appearance, causing a stir. He reports Theo's sudden appearance at the northern cliff. He confirms Theo's contact with Rai, expecting him to arrive soon. Axion reacts to Theo's appearance, determined to prove himself superior. A mysteries figures in the trees reminder to Axion not to forget his position. The figure states that Axion does not need to facing Theo directly, focusing on gathering information from Theo through the hostages, assuring Axion that they would handle Theo Ragnar. Instructions are given to use a summoning orb to distract supervisors while dealing with Theo. Axion reassures others not to worry about the plan, but he is in deep irritation. Rai urgently warns Theo not to confront Axion, fearing for his safety. Rai reveals that the Intelligence Bureau supervisors are aligned with Axion. Rai insists that even Theo can't handle the situation alone. Rai pleads with Theo, explaining it's a trap and urging him not to go alone. Theo acknowledges the danger, but feels there's no time, expressing gratitude for Rai's help. Theo worries that while they delay, something might happen to his friends. Theo insists on going immediately, demanding to know where his friends are. Rai warns Theo that he'll die if he goes, questioning the point of sacrifice. Theo passionately declares he doesn't want to lose his people again. A flashback shows Theo and a friend celebrating their goal to pass a ceremony together. Rai argues that sacrifices are inevitable in Ragnar. Theo remembers the promise for Group 4 training ground that they will meet again to celebrate victory. Theo says that Rai also has interfered to save his allies. Theo acknowledges that Rai couldn't just stand by and watch, and he also cannot stand that. Theo promises that he will not allow his allies to die as what has happened before his regression. That is because he was weak, but also the weakest Ragnar. Among the strong Ragnars, Theo expresses frustration, tired of suffering pathetically. Theo's hand holds Rai strongly. Theo vows not to repeat past mistakes. Theo demands to know Axion's location, with a fierce presence behind him. Scattered supplies and items are seen on the ground. A person is shown picking up a box, noticing something significant. The supplies are identified as those collected by Sybil. A bell with blood traces is found, indicating trouble. Remington Narcio realizes something bad has happened, holding the box. Remington stands among the supplies, questioning the situation with Holkus and Erica nearby. Holkus' rank is introduced, ranked 5th with 499 points. Erica ranked 4th with 521 points. Wellington Narcio, ranked 2nd with 688 points, asks for assistance.